Okay, cool. And then I went to the Alliance, and I'm like, what the fuck? The world's a lie. Okay, cool. And then I went the little the Empire route, the little shits route, and I'm like, you know what? I understand you better. Yeah, I hate the world too if this is happening. And now I'm on the Holy Kingdom. I'm like, yay, best for last. Let me enjoy a nice story. Screw the injustice of this world. I don't care. Anyway, yeah.
I love story. I think I'm gonna go for the story one first then.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for the land of noble knights. Go for it.
Yeah. I just met you guys. Why are you making me choose? I literally just met you guys, and your hair looks like spaghetti.
I know. Everyone says that. It's great.
I'm doing this in honor of the guava.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
For context for the two Americans here,
Another time.
Guava is inspired by one character from another game, and this character, Dimitri.
Ah.
So yeah, Dimitri is the other side of Guava that it was inspired.
You know, each of the three is most unique.
Volume settings.
Okay. My donut. No.
You're there.
My donut.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can go for anyone. It does not matter.
I'm just gonna watch The Boys. This show sucks.
She is a refined young woman, but I feel as she is always evaluating me.
Because she's a little shit.
Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes. I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
You're gonna eat that.
You want half?
Wait, what are you eating? Can I eat half? Yay!
Part 1.
No.
White
You
Cloud.
can't.
Great Tree Moon. 3 Houses.
No, you can't. Why does he sound diabolical? He's like,
I'm gonna tell him that.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains
I'll make you
have begun
food.
to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fogland, heralding the start of the
donut.
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people
Oh,
pray that
I have
they
so
may
many things to
realize
do.
their full
Oh.
potential, just as a tiny sprout.
Okay, not actually to do, more like so many things want to do. Oh.
The
Oh.
continent of Fogland, said to be protected by a revered
Not you.
goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fogland and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
And then they go to war.
Oh, watch it. Watch it.
Anime.
Yeah, it's kind of like anime.
Animated.
Yeah.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
is here.
Stay.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Oh, donut.
God damn it, suck.
That Muffy's deafened. Oh, woman.
It's been
Oh.
years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her? You've been here before?
Either one works. Jesus.
I know, but I don't know which one.
There you go.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? ...
Okay. Okay, my question is, how much do you want the Archbishop to like you?
I don't know.
She's so easily cultivatable. Like, she really likes you. You'll see soon. Like, if you introduce yourself, she likes you. I'm like, why? Or you cannot introduce yourself. She doesn't dislike you. She just likes you, whatever you do.
I'll be polite.
Okay.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary? As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
I did not go to teaching school.
You heard those brats
I know,
earlier
right?
talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
How old am I?
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady
They
Rhea.
saw me fight once.
Do you want the actual answer, or do you want to figure that out?
Keep it a secret.
Yeah, figure it out. Yeah, figure it out.
Handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
You make it sound diabolical.
I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
You know how my first path is the church path?
You then?
Yeah.
So young.
I ignored his warning and I went full-blown Lady Rhea, remember? How I gushed over her in the good old days? Yeah, I went full-blown, take me now.
When?
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers'
I'm not
Academy.
a scholar, though. How am I a teacher already?
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a physician?
Oh,
You're a songstress?
Yeah, go for that one.
Yeah. Oh.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefront Opera Company's beautiful,
I
peerless...
think Ariel's dying.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have
No,
you?
I haven't, but I've been forced to choose one already.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is
Also
in
little
line to
shit.
be the next emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
They're gonna start a war, aren't they?
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
I like how Hanneman answered your question. Quite.
And keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
You don't know my age. I don't even know my age.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Go, little 8-bit, go! Go! Run faster! Yeah. Oh, Inside Out 2?
Sorry, I had to go and get more food. Ooh, what is it? It's this cutscene. Are you gonna talk?
Damn my eyes!
It's this cutscene. Look at your glorious students. His haircut bothers me.
I know! Why are you eating meatballs in class? Why do you have eye bags? Why are you
She's
stringing
depressed.
a bow in class? Why do you look evil? Why are you hiding under a book?
She's an introvert. Well, that's your class. He's a playboy, a Rainier. And she hates that. That's a tsundere.
Dimitri, why is your cloak so blinding?
The Archbishop / President. Not President. Principal.
Not Dean?
Oh yeah, it would be Dean.
Well, exploring the monastery. Right stick. Move camera. Zoom in out. B and Y buttons is dash. Oops.
It's okay, it's in the tutorial. If you press X, I think.
The X button opens the menu.
Yeah, go to guides. And that's monastery, right? So exploring, that's basically it.
Oh, that's all.
Yep.
Oh.
This is basically if you have never played a Fire Emblem game before. Like how you did, I did. I just looked at everything. Attack speed is greater by 4. Right, in this generation it's greater by 4. Older generations it's greater by 5.
I forgot the weapon triangle.
There's no weapon triangle here.
Oh, there isn't?
No. In this game, no. There's also no class weapon restriction, meaning you can be a flying unit and shoot down other flying units with your bow.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You only get weapon triangle bonus only if you've trained in that weapon until A rank.
Oh.
Which is interesting, because, you know, this game, fan theorized this is the first ever, I don't know, kingdom? Like, this is the first ever event on the Fire Emblem timeline. Mm-hmm. Which is interesting, because in later timelines, the triangle is just implemented, right?
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure that it was spear against sword or something, and then I do it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Where's the bonus?
Yeah, which is why it's interesting, because in the very past, like, this is the first ever event that's happened in the Fire Emblem world, is what we theorize. But so in the past, weapons were normally weapons until you train them to be extreme. Like, when you're extremely good at the weapon, then you get the weapon triangle bonus, right? Yeah, it just shows how people have, you know, learned new techniques to the point where in the future, you just know that technique. Like, they know how to teach you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to think about it. Not to mention, there's a certain spell that is basically a dark spell that drains your life force. It's called Nosferatu. But in this game, Nosferatu is a holy spell that drains people's life force and heals you.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Decline!
You can, but you're not moving on in the story. This is literally tutorial.
Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. I'll get a sword. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quest you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, janky.
It's okay, you'll get used to it.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Why would you do that?
I know, right? This man.
Someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
Ah.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
I just met you guys.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
How do I open the map?
R. Press R. Oh, I will say, you're on the 2nd floor. You're on the 2nd floor. Don't worry, it'll work. Open up the more months to take. Press B. Go back again. Press ZR. Oh, it zooms out your map. This is the advisory room. This is basically where the Archbishop and Sethith, yeah. It's kind of talk in this room. Isn't this room nice?
Ah, the camera movements. My God, that's a tall chair.
A tall chair. You can go to options like menu to increase or decrease the sensitivity of the camera.
Ugh. Normal.
General. ZR. ZR? There. No. General. Oh, never mind. Do you want the camera auto to be slow? Alright. Is that better?
Yep.
Alright.
It's smoother.
Okay.
Which is better for me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Press A on the 1st floor.
Why?
That's just how it is right now, for now, because it is the tutorial.
The mini-map is Avocado.
The moment you exit, turn back around.
Okay.
Whenever you get a chance.
The direction to quest givers and more. Zoom or change the map view with the ZR button.
Okay, so ZR to change the map size.
What do you think?
So
this
press
way?
ZR. Yeah, back that way. Yeah, continue forth, turn left.
Please.
You cannot go past there. It's the
dare
game.
you.
It's the game. I know. Click on so go to 2nd floor. So this is where you just came from. But the thing is, because Yeah, because it's a tutorial, and after you meet the students, you have a choice to just go straight back to the Archbishop. This is the second floor, and you can just kind of like explore around. Don't. Yeah. So, to the left, that.
Fine, don't talk with me. What's that? Why is there a bird in here?
Yeah, it's a bird. It's a messenger owl.
It's hooing.
Okay, so that room normally holds the Archbishop, basically. That room, that goes up to the 3rd level, but you can't access it until later game, unfortunately.
Yay, invisible walls.
Yeah. Here is a guy who speaks badly about the sewer rats.
Where?
Usually he stands here. Don't worry, it's a tutorial, you know.
Then
Anyway,
why am I up here?
Turn down the hallway.
Let's see.
There's more
I'm
NPCs,
real
that's
busy,
why.
So could you please move along now? Thanks.
He's a bit rude.
I can see that.
Don't worry, he gets better.
Now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing
He's
today?
also a little bit obsessed. Just like me.
Does he have second dialogue?
I'm real
No,
busy.
he doesn't. Okay.
Nope.
Ooh. Hi, Dad.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I
He
come
sounds so tired.
I know.
It's like, damn it all.
Yep.
Is there any trash cans I could look at?
Unfortunately, no, and that makes me so sad. Yet, there's gonna be trash around, but you know.
What? What?
Oh my god, at the mention of... You should play Honkai Star Rail, god damn it.
Gotcha.
Hello, Professor. Dropping by so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary,
I will say,
you know.
if you were a man, she would have had different dialogue for you. I tested this before. She would have been like, oh, hello, Professor. Are you here to ask me out on a date? Oh, just wait for a moment. Let me get ready.
See, I was debating between the male and female avatars, and I'm like, I always end up choosing the male avatar. I should pick female this time.
I will say, because you are a girl, you know the Playboy that you saw? If you were to go into a different house, if you were to go to, like, say, the Empire, at a certain chapter, if you talk to him, he'll be like, hey, girly, can I join your house? It's like, oh, no reason. Why am I, defecting from the house where my childhood best friend resides? No reason. Can I please join your house? He joins because you're a girl. If you're a guy, you have to go through, like, a little tremendous side thing to get him to get into your house. It's ridiculous.
My goodness.
I know. Perks. Yeah, perks to being a girl. There are dialogue differences. I'll let you know which.
I figured in a game like Fire Emblem there would be.
If you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by. Or if you would like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
See, if you're a guy, she'd say, something else. Something way else. She literally simped after your dad. When you first met, remember? Like how she's like, oh my, yeah, right? But if you were a dude, after she realizes, no, I'm not the one, she would turn her attentions to you and say, oh my, you're young.
Research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my
See
work.
scribble over there.
Random art scribble.
How do you say her name? Bailiff?
Bailiff. Bailiff.
Bailiff, investigate the crest analyzer. What could this crest be? I can't see it. It's covered by the dialogue box. I still don't see it. To glow. To gova. To guava. Togova.
Just a random scribble in the art book. It was just a random scribble. I think that's it. I think that's it. ZR. Press ZR again. Yeah. No. There's someone else in the other corridor.
Hello. Fine, ignore me. Yeah. Can you talk?
If you go up to someone, and press A,
I know, I'm pressing A.
they turn around and nod at you. Look, it's the librarian, Thomas.
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodlan. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
Yeah.
You can't go to the library yet. Tomas is blocking the way. Old man Tomas.
You're so frail and yet you managed to block the entire doorway. My goodness.
I know, right? Ugh. It's got a big head.
Ah, controls.
Big
I'm
head.
running in the hallways. Oh god. Nope.
That area opens up later.
Where am I? What is that?
You can't pet the cats, unfortunately. It's the biggest crime in this game. You also need the DLC to feed cats and dogs.
No.
It's the greatest crime ever.
Cries.
I know, right?
Where am I?
Let's see.
Screw you, kid.
Hi.
Yes. A moment, please.
Do you just stand there all day holding your shield up? Your poor arm must be so tired.
You there.
The songstress Dorotha in my class is at a tattoo on Petra's face. Mercedes.
I know, Mercedes.
Seems a bit eccentric.
It's a car.
I know.
You know, she's your healer in your class. She's a car.
Ah. Vroom vroom. Wait, no, that's Volkswagen's catchphrase. Cat. No.
You staring down at a cat. This is the central hall where students go to vibe.
Linhardt always seems laid back. Lorenz is a true noble. Ashy is the best. Totally unpretentious. Hello, stranger.
Just
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity.
It wasn't my
hoping you would
choice.
lend your strength to the Empire.
I had no say in any of this.
I know, right? That's just a recurring
I
thing.
never properly introduced myself.
Fire
did I?
Emblem.
My name is
Reoccurring.
Edelgard von Hresbalg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire.
She sounds German.
Wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes. Oh.
A whole ass introduction.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Great. So in the Three Houses community, I will say, those who go with Golden Deer, half the time it's for the memes. Because when you're on the Golden Deer path and you look at basically her and Dimitri having a little, kind of like a little school rivalry, you're literally just the neutral party and on the side, kind of like making fun of them all. You're just a memes class. You're the class of memes.
Oh, Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
Oh, right. He's also one of the only gay characters.
Or sense of duty to speak of.
Of course you know
I suppose
that.
he would be destined to become an official.
Hee.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Introvert.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Right. So in the Fire Emblem community, basically this house, yeah, this one, everyone sees them as the...
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
So this class is like, everyone thinks that they're the academics. They're like the higher, like literally the, academics. Blue Lions are the jocks. Because, the cutscene, they were literally training. And Golden Deer, because they're so memey, people have seen them as like drama kids. Yeah. So, a bunch of smart students, jocks, or drama kids. Up to you.
So, you've accepted... I am...
That's it.
I hope you've had a chance
to... Talk to Gatekeeper!
How do I get Dimitri to be my friend?
I don't know, man. I'm still working on that.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure.
Gatekeeper!
As for me,
friend.
my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and...
So, originally he isn't supposed to be here.
Make folks smile.
Originally, he's not supposed to be here. In the original tutorial version 1.1, he's not here. The reason why he's here is because he's a fan favorite. Everyone loves the Gatekeeper. He's just a random ass NPC who stands in front of the school gates. You go over there, and he like gives you some dialogue. But everyone loves this guy. It's great. That's how he's here in this update. Like, the second time I played through this game, I'm like, you're not supposed to be here. Why are you here? I'm so glad you're here. It's great. Anyway, he's very wholesome. That's why.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Aww. You must be a new student. He knows, but you don't, sir. And you have a weirder hat than he does.
Gatekeeper is baby girl. Great NPC.
You can't go past him.
Pardon me.
Yes.
Hello. Oh. Spotted Claude. Where?
Right behind the frickin' pillar. You'll see it. Okay, so you can go into each classroom and kind of talk to them personally. I will say, so Dimitri's on the other side of here. Claude's right there.
Oh. Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Baby deer.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory.
Your hair, sir.
If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
Oh, by the way, he gets into one of his supports. Basically, you have to deal with him. He gets into so much trouble because all the girls, they come to you going, Professor, he's harassing me. But he's asking the girls out. But you know how he asks them out? He goes up to someone. Imagine a guy with that haircut comes up to you and goes, your outfit's average. Oh, what kind of fashion sense are you? Your title is a bit lower to my taste. You know, you should tie up your hair more. It makes you look more mature. Anyway, come to a date with me, why don't you?
Ew, hell no.
I know, right? And basically his support with you is just basically you going, you can't do that. You can't say that to girls. And then he goes, oh, they just don't understand my taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. He's hilarious. People like to make fun of him.
Deep down, he's really devoted and honest.
I could tell.
No, I wouldn't
he's
mind
honest.
Never hearing him talk about his
Doesn't mean that's good.
Ever again.
One of those weaknesses is punching.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident.
Why is his shirt so
Seems like
little?
he's had a rough life.
It's not the shirt. He just keeps growing bigger.
I know, he needs a bigger shirt.
Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
He's just a bear.
He's a bear.
He's just a bear.
He's the second son of a merchant family.
He's just a squirrel.
Since his brother will inherit
Looks
the
like a
business, he's training to
squirrel.
become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Aww.
I know.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
You menace.
I know, right? He literally a menace. I will say she is actually the youngest.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
Zoom in on her when you're done.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here
Eh,
have never even
more
heard
cool
her
than
speak.
usual. Yeah. Her eyes.
She's depressed.
Yeah. Her eyes look dead.
Yep. So you've got an introvert and a depressed person.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble.
Press ZL. Press ZL. Yeah, so you can repeat dialogue if you really want to. Yeah, press A. Press A if you really want to repeat dialogue.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
She never got around to submitting it.
She's really lazy. But you know the funny thing is she has the highest crit rate in this entire class.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make her
Leonie
work.
enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter.
Actually, no, I forgot what her
She's pretty
skill
blunt
stat is.
and
Never
as
mind.
stingy as they come. A habitual saver too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Aw. No weaknesses.
Yeah, she's a good well-rounder. Honestly, the commoners in your class is like, some of them are actually better than the nobles.
If a
All things
male
considered.
ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage.
Yep, rivalry. You know the funny thing is, she has rivalry. Remember the guy I said is Rainier?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives adjacent female units 2 extra damage and 2 extra less damage.
Yeah,
So
put
it's
those
like
two next to each other.
exactly. It's like she's like, I'm gonna lose to you, Bozo, and he's like, oh, woman of my life, continue on. Oh god. Oh, go into the classrooms. Go into the classrooms. You can go into the classrooms if you want to talk to them. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you the most important thing, which is, despite which, it doesn't matter which classroom or class you try to teach, you can actually recruit everyone if you work hard enough.
Really?
Yeah. Because this is your first playthrough, if you want to have other people join your class, like from Golden Deer or Black Eagles, pick 4 people to work towards. Because you can actually get everyone to be in the one class. But that's with New Game Plus, so you have to, you know what I mean.
I have to play through at least once, right?
You have to, yes, there you
must
go.
be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Mayonnaise. Gloucester. Anyway, yeah. Pick 3 or 4 people to add to your class.
Skilled mercenary who saved Claude.
But that's in when I replay, right?
No. This is your first playthrough. You can pick up to 3 people. Before shit hits the fan, you can still recruit them.
Oh.
Yes. But in order to recruit everyone, it has to be more than one playthrough.
It's such an honor to meet you.
Oh. One.
Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
I'll explain later.
I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
I forgot your name already. I'm so sorry.
It's like this.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
The depressed girl and the introvert. Do you want to have them in your class?
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
Straight to food, eh, bud?
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
No.
This
is the first time I've ever heard of you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
I don't think you're old enough to have met him before I was born.
I know, right?
And he went missing during that time, so... But...
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Thanks, NPC. Anyway, skip I don't know. Actually, you know what? Play it however you want. That's the Blue Lions.
I'll save it for last then.
Okay.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Oh!
Yeah, there was an update bug glitch where the owls never showed up, and that was when I tried super hard mode, and I'm like,
what? I don't talk to strangers.
Anyway, I thought I was in super hard mode, that's why the owls are dead, but no, it's just a bug glitch. I'm so glad they're back.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
He's such a meme.
Greetings.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
He sounds evil.
I heard you came to
I
Yale,
know.
Your Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra.
She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
She's basically from Philippines.
I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Her speech patterns.
No,
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Boy.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
So you have one with too much energy and one with too little energy. Great.
You're not even looking in my direction.
Well now,
It's
you don't
game
have a
physics.
familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
She's one of the gay options. For girls. Edelgard is also a gay option. Same with Lady Rhea. There's so many girl gay options. It makes me sad because there's only like a few men options. Oh, you can speak to Dimitri. Actually, no,
This
no. Speak to
classroom
them
belongs
first.
to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Speak with them. Because I think it's if you speak with Dimitri, there might be a prompt to have you go straight to Lady Rhea again.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
He has a different dialogue when you're a
Sylvain
guy.
Jose Gautier.
What is it?
Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Hi, hi, you're a new face. How are ya? You know, and then that's it. Instead of this pickup line.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude.
He's the tallest character in this
Should you ever
game.
require my strength,
Giant.
please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
He's a gentle giant. He's great.
Aww.
I know he's great at gardening and cooking. It's great. I know. This is a class you're teaching. I'm so happy.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that.
Okay, so
I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Boy.
So Ingrid is basically Zelda because of her color scheme, and this guy is a tsundere who only cares about his sword. It's great.
Felix,
Oh my God.
must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Why don't you have blue eyes? Oh,
green
you'd be
eyes.
so much. I know. Why don't you have blue eyes? You'd be so pretty with blue eyes. I'm just so sad. They missed an opportunity. Okay.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce
I
myself.
know you just told me to pick one of you guys, bruh.
Oh, see? He's so polite, just like Captain.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Do you not sense the guava from him?
Yeah, I can. Except amp up the by 100.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean by unlike Guava, this guy doesn't get pounced on by a line of students wanting to beat him up. And he doesn't cower during that either.
No. He's more. No, they're both depressed. Anyway, keep going.
Hello. Dedue was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
To a sword.
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
You know the funny thing is?
What?
It's almost always guaranteed he's gonna be in your class by the end of the school year if you continue on your path as a sword wielder, because of your just passive kind of like walking around fighting people with a sword. It gains up your skill enough that he actually, wants to join your class because he's like, oh, you're skilled.
Yeah.
So because of that, he's, it's always guaranteed that he's going to be with you.
So I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
You can also lockpick.
Hey.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Ability. Look at his ability. Philanderer. Look at it. If a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2. Like the female unit deals more damage and takes less damage. Just pair that up with Leonie. It's great.
I know. I need to pair them up. Power duo.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
She tries. And then there's Zelda.
Is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
My apologies.
Oh, from him.
Oh. Yay.
Wait, no, continue exploring. I forgot about one thing.
Oh?
Okay, go forth, go straight. Go straight. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. There's a guy right there. No, not there. Keep going left. Keep going left. Go straight. Turn a bit more right. There, other than the dog, there, that guy.
Who the fuck are you?
He's the other gay option.
What do you want?
Now just speaks like Sephiroth. He's great.
I am your eternal Pizza. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
The yaoi potential if you were a guy.
What do you want?
Oops. Anyway, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Go. How dare they not let us pet them? There's another one over there. Christ.
Okay.
Yes.
You return. Oh, right. Continue forth. There's a glowy spot on your map. There you go. Go into the chamber. Choose your house.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
You too, Cedric. Sorry?
How do you feel? Oh, make sure you take the painkillers.
What? What?
The blue lions and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? A house for students of the Adrestrian Empire. Many are nobility, and most of them use magic. A house for students from the Kingdom of Fargus. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. A house for students from the Leicester Alliance. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers.
Sure, it's Leicester. Leicester. It's okay. It's okay, you're not gonna go there anyway.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Yeah? Yeah.
Your heart has made its choice then. All
The
I
borders
ask
turned
is
blue.
that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They
We're
are
now
all
on the blue
promising
moon,
youths
azure
who bear
moon.
the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Why are you hissing?
Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Hiss at him? Why do you hiss at him?
I don't know. Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No.
Bless you.
I can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
Duh. I don't mind if you treat me. There's just one option.
I mean, what else are you gonna say to this poor girl?
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold.
Doesn't say that's
I
when
don't
you're a guy.
suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor.
Fight me.
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
Literally.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
Hello.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh.
Thank you.
I never thought of it that
Sylvain.
way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Oh my.
Well then, Professor,
What
do you think?
Oh, hi.
As you can see, the Blue Lion
I
House
see you
is a
have your
lively
camera
bunch,
on.
but you'll find none
Okay.
who work harder.
Genuine, honest to God reaction.
To what?
I just finished season 3 of The Boys on Amazon.
Oh, that's what.
Holy shit.
Oh, is it the one with the octopus girlfriend? The Aquaman knockoff?
Yeah, it's that one.
Of course it's that one. It's weird.
Oh yeah, it's so weird, but I genuinely think okay, the season 3 finale of that show, that is genuinely one of the most spine-chilling, goosebumps instilling season finales I've ever fucking
Why do you
watched.
have your-
I'm sitting there staring at my screen like like what the fuck? What the fuck?
Are you okay, Connor?
Are you okay? You suck.
No.
Starts drinking water.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Your hair looks weird when it's not tied up. No offense.
This is how I like it actually.
Oh, nice. Oof. Okay, keep going, keep going. Oh
I'm
my
certain
god.
will cause our fair
Nice.
share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Nod.
Why are you rolling a
Nice.
d20?
Why? Well, what are you doing? Oh, press B, friend. Press B. You get to jump.
I can jump!
You can jump. Yeah. It's great. I know, right? It's so entertaining while it's loading, isn't it? Oh, if you tilt your controllers the other way, you get to go the other way, and you get to jump.
Oh yeah, Ariel. Really
What?
quick.
What? Nice! Hello, Thunder. Oh, there he goes.
There are new places to explore
got
in the
him.
monastery. Receive 1,000 gold from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities. I have money.
You have money.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
Ah.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do you kind of find out?
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
Enthusiast.
Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Here, Vic.
Okay.
What is this?
Your arm.
A pattern I've never seen before.
My arm.
Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Dear, he's gonna ask for your blood sample now.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
He's formal about it. He's not like Henry.
I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What
Sparkles.
could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world?
Sparkles, sparkles.
Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual. ...
He's a nerd. I mean, he's a professor, but you know.
I know.
Your first weekend! Woohoo!
It is now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. You can set this in the journal by selecting unit appearance.
If you absolutely cannot stand some of the designs, you can change that.
You can now change the protagonist's outfit to the dancer ensemble in your journal.
You can!
The quest has been added from Chapter 5 of the main story on. You will find the quest via the bulletin board. In order to accept it, you must have the ability to invite people to tea parties.
With each
Wait a
moon,
second.
Professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead.
Did you buy this game
It notes
online?
the days on which
Yeah.
events and missions will take place.
During a sale?
No.
No? Did it include the
Pay careful
DLCs?
attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Now I'm curious. Check your bed if you have a chance.
The monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off, when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule.
Day off.
It's your first day off since arriving at the monastery. Use this time to get to know the students, the professors, and the facilities.
Tweaked.
Ferdinand's birthday.
I forgot, his birthday's right there.
Let's beat him up on his birthday.
Yeah. Oh, press L.
Oh.
So this is, you can change your appearance. Press yourself. Attire. Okay. Oh, you only know dancer ensemble. All right. You got to be a dancer. Yeah. That's how I see Cersei, by the way. I'm just kidding.
Why do I have this?
Night. Good night, Muffy.
Night, night. You know what? There's no armor on this whatsoever compared to this one. Why is the dancer one cover up my belly button more than the war one? You know what? I have it. I might as well use it.
Okay. In battle, it can be the same as your class or monastery. So class is like, you know, currently you're just a mercenary, so this is your class. This is what you'll look like when you go into battle. Or, or if you change it to monastery, that means you're going to battle looking like a dancer.
I'll just wear this. There's more armor. I know that has no effect on it, but still.
Yep. I think that's... Yeah, you didn't take the DLC, that's why. Alright, explore. I think you didn't take the DLC? I don't know, man. Oh yeah, it's Nintendo Online only.
Yeah, I don't need that. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things.
Indeed, who's the girl?
Why do I not have shoes?
You do have
Wait, no,
shoes. It's just
sandals.
clipping into the it's clipping into the ground.
Oh,
your
kind of
room's
weird.
You want to change it?
I'm too lazy.
Okay. If you want to change it, simply go to your diary and that's it.
Nah. Nothing's on the bed.
Oh. So those are your little quests if you want to do it. Those are tutorial quests, basically.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Oh. Where am I? Oh, there I am. That's the wrong button. Which way am I facing? Okay.
Yes. I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Full of herself.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you.
Fuck, dude.
I'm the professor here. I'll give you detention.
Yeah.
Joking, of course.
Oh, his laugh.
He laughs at the end. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class.
He cannot teach you.
After that
Trust
teacher
me,
ran
dude.
away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement.
Trust me, even though he's
I was
strong,
surprised
he
when
cannot
were
teach
suddenly
you.
appointed professor instead.
He has no
I don't think
people
I could hold
skills,
my
I
own
swear.
against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you though.
Not a chance. I forgot your stats.
How comfortable are you going? Are you feeling?
I didn't save.
It's okay. I know which one's the right answer. It's okay.
Why do I hear a dog?
There's a dog nearby.
Which one is the right answer? Oh!
Which one do you think is the right answer?
Not a chance?
I don't know. Go for it.
And then I didn't save.
Oh, okay. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. Not a chance.
I thought you asked me if I'm ready to fight.
No.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Which reminds me, I should save.
You're not gonna talk to Yuritsa? Yeah.
I care nothing of friendship.
He sounds like Sephiroth.
He does.
If you have no business here, leave.
Ah.
I keep pressing the wrong button to open the map.
Just make your rounds. I'll let you know what you have missed or whatever. You can go into your classrooms. So go to the classrooms.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Don't forget people. I know, right? Don't forget to go into classrooms.
Right.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the kingdom capital.
Oh, bye, Suck.
Bye.
That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Aww.
Alright.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Both apart. Oh. Hey. I'm gonna beat you on your birthday. I'm so sorry.
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The eagle.
Oh, God.
That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
I love it.
This is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different house, right? Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Remember me, I'm Ignaz. Do you know?
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
So basically, one's named after armor, one's named after a guy, and one's named after an animal.
That's
Hello. Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Looking for someone?
Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
It's my duty.
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Okay.
Yes. I hear a member of House Fresfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag.
Priest, why are your eyes shadowed?
They're using the enemy stat block portraits for NPCs.
But
it looks menacing.
A rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Okay.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests.
Her eyes are
Major
shadowed.
crests manifest their power most
Why do they look so
effectively,
evil?
while minor crests
I know,
are
right?
slightly weaker.
It's because their portraits are like that. Especially when you battle them.
It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
You left, friend.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
I think she's like, I forgot if she was 14 or 16.
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Second floor if you want. Wait, no. Wait. Move your cursor to the second floor. Oh yeah, no, you can talk to them.
I think after I explore everything, I'm gonna stop playing for today.
Okay. What's wrong with her cape?
It glitched.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock.
Why do you make me sound like I'm a shepherd?
Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Beat up Ferdinand on his birthday.
I know, right?
Are there people? No, there's not another person in the side room. It's fine.
There's the dialogue.
Guy's not here, don't worry.
The dialogue box.
Hello, Dad.
So different now.
Church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Are you, Dad?
I feel old.
I know, right?
I think Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Did you know your your MC is the only Fire Emblem character with a last name? Like an in-canon one. Yeah. Eisner, which means iron for, FE. That is iron.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Well, no need to worry. If you get hurt, I am more than capable of healing you. You'll not even have a scar.
She likes you better because, you came to visit her.
Aww.
No.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind.
Like your crest.
My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating. yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
Wants your sword, the other wants your blood. That's what men want. Men.
Let me out.
They also won't let you go. Okay. Okay, click on crest analyzer. There you go.
It's some kind of experimental apparatus. I might as well assist by providing a blood sample.
Up to you.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
Oh.
Maybe if I stopped hiding behind the dialogue box, I could look at it better.
Oh, actually, press X. Go to roster. So under goal. Select yourself. Go to notes. Oh, or not really. You see the crest under your height?
I see it.
Hey, that's what it looks like.
I'm a commoner.
You are a commoner.
164 centimeters. What's that in feet?
I have no idea.
I say, as a Canadian who uses the metric system, unless it comes to height.
Oh.
She's 5'3". She's my height.
She's what?
She's
Sorry?
5'3".
She's your height?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting that 5'3" is your height and 5 foot is Kara's height. Cool, she's literally your height. Isn't that nice? Oh my god, use yourself as a reference when you look at the... Look, Dimitri's 180! And then there's Dedu, who's 204. Let me actually convert that to value for you.
That's 2 meters.
Inches to centimeters, was it?
Centimeters to feet.
Centimeters to feet. Centimeters to feet. What was it again? What was Dimitri? 180?
180.
God. Oh god. 180. That is... Come on, give me feet. Why can't you give me feet? It's always inches. Give me a second. Centimeters to feet. Give me that.
5'9".
180. Convert.
Or 5 feet and...
Yeah, 5'9".
Yeah.
Cool. What about Dedu? 204. 6'8". That's taller than Bia. Wait, no. 6'6". That is Bia. Cool. What's the next one? What's the other one? Now I'm curious.
174.
174? That is... What is that?
5'9"
That is...
to nearest inch.
Oh, it says 5 foot... Oh, yeah, it is. I'm looking at the wrong one. Wait. No, that is Bia. Yeah, no, that is Bia.
No, Bia's 6 foot, not 5 foot.
6'8". That's what I saw.
For which guy?
For Dedu.
Oh.
Yeah, and Dimitri.
Yeah,
Dimitri is 5'10" or 5'11". Oh, that's Blackwell. Oh my god, he's the same height as you. Ash. That's great.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
So happy. You've made him a very happy man. Good job, Flynn.
I know, right? It's the wrong button.
What?
globe.
It is, yeah.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros.
Thanks.
The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Oh, great.
Hey there.
This is just... Yeah, it's just lore. It's just lore.
The revelation. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and the land below. She is eternity incarnate. She is the present, the past, and the future. Her eyes see all. Her ears hear all. Her hands receive all. She who was graced with the holy word of the divine goddess, who bore witness to her magnificence, is the one called Seros. She is the messenger of the heavens, the bridge between the lands above and below, and her blessing shall bring tidings of peace to all. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Seros ensures that her will be done. As the goddess's sword, Seros wards away evil. As the goddess's child, Seros makes emperors of mortals. As the goddess's wings, Seros elevates her people. As the goddess's voice, Seros spreads the word of love. The sublime sword is entrusted to you. Those emperors are crowned before you. Those wings clear your path. That voice whispers words of trust. May the blessings of the goddess follow you always.
What the?
The creation. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. I said that wrong. At the end of the long journey, the goddess glimpsed that land and there alighted. Upon that sacred ground, she breathed life into the world and created all the creatures upon it. By the goddess's hand, plants took root, birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. When the humans wished for power, she granted it. She gifted them the blessings of the heavens and of the earth. By way of the martial arts, magical arts. Magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware that great power portends great evil. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Through her blessings, they grew prosperous and their numbers rose. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. All was well until darkness descended from the north, a darkness that devoured the earth, desecrated the heavens, and threw the world and its inhabitants into a state of chaos. To face this evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons, that they may prevail against the darkness. These souls, buoyed by their divine gifts, conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north. They came to be known as heroes. The heroes experienced unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark upon this world. This power, passed through bloodlines, came to be known as the crests. The mystical weapons they once wielded are now called heroes' relics, and so the legend of a new age was born. The descendants of the heroes sought their ancestors' power and thusly their blood. In time, they amassed crests, relics, land, and wealth, using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power, intended to stem the flow of evil, became a tool of destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess, grieved and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came. God damn it, people.
I know, right?
The 5 eternal commandments. Dare not doubt or deny the power or existence of the goddess. Dare not speak the goddess's name in vain. Dare not disrespect your father, mother, or any who serve the goddess. Dare not abuse the power gifted to you by the goddess. Dare not harm, kill, lie, or steal, unless such acts are committed by the will of the goddess. What the fuck? The goddess cares for and protects all that is beautiful in this world. The goddess will never deny the splendors of love, affection, joy, peace, faith, kindness, temperance, modesty, or patience. Follow for her example, and in doing so, abide her laws. Unless she wants you to start a war, then you could just say she wanted you to start a war, and yay, religion.
Yep. Oh, I'm glad you noticed, friend.
What do you mean, friend?
You noticed the hypocrisy already.
A register of prominent noble houses of the Edestrian Empire. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Seros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse this documentation.
You're a professor, it doesn't matter.
House Hafathafatha, the most distinguished noble house of the Empire, tracing its roots all the way back to the great Emperor Wilhelm. It has been the governing house of the Emperor for 1100 years. In addition to the first emperor, its lineage is also traced back to Saint Saros herself, which is why generations of emperors are believed to bear the crest of Saros. House Frevapra resides in Enbar, the imperial capital, claiming all of the surrounding territory as its domain. It boasted supreme authority, both within the empire and without, until the insurrection of the Seven in 1171, in which most of its power was stripped away by the nobility. In recent years, a series of misfortunes has plagued this storied house, and some believe dark clouds hover over the future of the Havazah reign.
Breastfilled.
House Aegir, the house of dukes possessing great power within the emperor, second only to House Havazah. How do you say it? Hresvelg?
Hresvelg.
The head of the house came to occupy the post of prime minister, rendering the title a hereditary one thereafter. House Aegir led the insurrection of the Seven and in many ways holds the true power governing the empire. House Vestra, house of marquise without a domain existing in the shadow of House Havazah, in addition to managing the darker tasks of the empire. It is responsible for the emperor's periphery affairs, including coordinating things such as ceremonies and rituals, imperial consorts, and the imperial guard. House Vestra was allied with House Aegir in the insurrection. House Hevring, the house of counts that is inherited rule over the emperor's domestic affairs, particularly those relating to administration, finance, and the judiciary. It frequently clashes with the minister of military affairs over these matters. Much of its territory lies in the Ogma Mountains, and as such, it enjoys the fruits of a lucrative mining industry. House Burglaise, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the empire's Ministry of Military Affairs. It commands all of the armies that do not directly belong to the emperor. During times of war, the head of the house becomes the imperial army's commander-in-chief. Their territory encompasses most of the empire's main breadbasket, Gronder Field. House Farley, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the emperor's Ministry of Religion, whose main responsibility is to maintain amiable relations with the Church of Saros. However, due to the estrangement of the church from the empire in recent years, it is now more involved with the judiciary, causing political strife within the Ministry of the Interior.
That's Bernadetta's.
Register of Empire Nobles, Part 2.
Same thing.
Same thing. Ah, lovely.
Do you want me to just tell you?
House Skirth, a house of dukes that has inherited rule over the empire's Ministry of the Exterior, diplomacy, foreign relations, and relationships between various provinces and the capital fall under its purview. It worked hard to secure the ceasefires and ended both the Ridid and Dagda campaigns. Though complicit in the insurrection, it remains distant from associate houses. House Arundel, formerly a minor noble house of the empire, is head of the house when Vulcan's younger sister became betrothed of the emperor. Volkard is granted the title of Lord Arundel. Having worked closely with House Aegir, House Arundel is seen as the chief instigators of the insurrection of the Seven. House Herm, a house of imperial viscounts resisting Emperor Ironius IX's policy of power centralization, is set out to join the alliance and secure independence from the empire, but was unable to overcome the imperial army's intervention. In the aftermath, the house's main Oh, well. They did. House Nivelle, a house of imperial viscounts of territory in the western coast of the empire. Centered around its namesake harbor city of Nivelle, the house flourished thanks to commerce in Dagda, Abida, Brigid, and other territories. Even still, it fell to ruin in 1175 after permitting the combined invading forces of the Dagda and Brigid armies to make landfall.
Gwen, do you just want me to just quickly explain each house? You don't have to read it.
You know what? I'm not going to remember any of this.
Okay.
I already forgot most of the names of these houses.
Of course.
If I don't read it out loud, I could read it in like at least 30 seconds.
Go for it.
Okay.
Claude's house. That's Hilda, the lazy girl's house. That's Lysithia's house, the youngest. Not blonde. That's the bad haircut house. Hellman's mayonnaise. That's the depressed house. The very depressed girl.
Ah.
With dead eyes. That's her house.
Ah.
I know. That's the buff guy needs a new shirt house. Wait, I actually forgot. Actually, no, I don't know. Hey, that's Dimitri's house. Captain's house. Captain. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all dead. Who's Rodarius? Oh, right. That's Felix's house. That's your Playboy house. Gautier.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Sharon again. Oh, sexy lady's house. Not in your class. Galatea is the Zelda house. You know, the girl who should have blue eyes. Rao is... Which one is Rao again? Oh, right. You'll see. Ash is technically from the house. Clayman. Who's Clayman again? Oh, right. Dedue. Dedue. Technically.
Say now. Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garrigmog for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
Hypocrisy. Oh shit, there's more!
I think those are like travel guides. Yeah.
Mystery.
Never mind.
The Dagdan?
Yeah, Dagdan.
Dagdan army invaded from across the sea. I'm reading this in the wrong order.
Yep.
Under the tyranny of ruthless disorder, the people endured a long period of suffering. The vile Nemesis, who proclaimed himself the king of liberation, delighted in war and bloodshed. Rather than rebelling against his persecution, the people of Fudland fell into his depths in a mad scramble to attain power through murder and theft. 41 years before the founding of the Edestrian Empire, Saint Seros appeared in the land of Unbar, and through the many unfathomable miracles she performed, spread light across the land. In doing so, she joined the shattered hearts of the purest people of Fudland who went to form the Holy Church of Seros. Imperial Year 1, the founding of the Edestrian Empire. In the first year of our calendar, the glorious Edestrian Empire was founded. Its name was gifted by an oracle and its future blessed by the goddess. Its capital, Enbar, was chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fudland, where this divine Saint Seros also lent her power. Imperial Year 32, the War of Heroes. Wilhelm Paul Hevela, the inaugural Edestrian Empire. What? What?
Okay, Wilhelm and Seros teamed up together. Yay, they're gonna go fight Nemesis.
With this might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared to seek more power. An intense battle, Imperial Year 46, the Battle of Gronder. An intense battle erupted on Gronder Field, where the houses that were allied with Nemesis and the Imperial forces of the Edestrian Empire clashed. There, the Imperial forces emerged victorious. Imperial Year 91, the Battle of Tailtean. The houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperial forces, this time at Tailtean Plains. There, the evil Nemesis finally fell and the Emperor secured a momentous victory. Imperial Year 98.
Battle is...
The War of Heroes ends. The successor to Great Empire William I, Lycon I, succumbs to sudden illness. The Empire, which ruled over the majority of Fudland, took this opportunity to put an end to the seemingly endless fighting. History is always written by the victor, so Imperial Year 721, the First Mock War. The Dagdan army invaded from across the sea, though the Imperial forces resisted the attack and drove it off the enemy. The land of Mach sustained considerable damage. Imperial Year 728, the invasion of Brigid. The Empire invaded the Brigid Archipelago, a land occupied by allies of Dagda. A penance for their refusal to surrender, the people of Brigid were relegated to a life of imperial subjugation. Imperial Year 731, the invasion of Dagda. With the boon of a strong foothold in Brigid, the Empire mounted a large-scale invasion of Dagda. However, the fortunes of war were not on their side and their attack failed. Imperial Year 747, the Fergus Rebellion. Lug, a descendant of one of the houses that first quarreled with the Empire, raised an army to demand independence, pulling the land of Fargus into a fierce rebellion. This clash came to be known as the War of the Eagle and Lion. Imperial Year 751, the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Lug and his resistance army were victorious over the Imperial forces. The Holy Church of Seros mediated between the two, and Fargus secured its hard-won independence as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Imperial Year 801, the Leicester Rebellion. A rebellion broke out in the imperial lands of Leicester, which the imperial army was unable to suppress. The Holy Kingdom, viewing the uprising as an opportunity to increase its own political sway, occupied the Leicester region, formally declaring it as a territory of Fargus. Imperial Year 861, Fargus divided. Following the death of King Claus I, 3 princes became archdukes and split the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, that they may rule over it as 3 separate territories. In Imperial Year 881, the Crescent Moon War, the archduke ruling over the Leicester region of the kingdom succumbed to illness. The lord of the Leicester lands refused to acknowledge the next archduke in line, instead plotting to rule jointly as an alliance. Imperial Year 901, the founding of the Leicester Alliance. The Leicester Alliance was a I need water.
Well, you know the funny thing, Fun?
What?
When I first played this game and I came across the library, I literally spent an hour reading all of this. I spent like at least 40 minutes just reading this and absorbing this, and I'm like, yeah. I'll give you the TLDR after you're done.
Okay, I got this. The founding of the Leicester Alliance. The Leicester Alliance was officially formed after the subjugation of hostile nobles and the removal of all opposing forces in the regions of Fargus, an influential figure from the outset. Duke Regan was arguably the heart of the newly formed alliance. Imperial Year 961, the Almiran invasion. The great eastern nation of Elmira crossed through Futland's throat and invaded Alliance territory. The Empire dispatched troops in order to help conquer this threat, and the attackers were just barely driven off. Imperial Year 1101, the construction of Futland's Locket. To defend against future Elmiran invasions, the Alliance, the Kingdom, and the Empire joined their efforts and resources to construct the indomitable fort known as Futland's Locket.
TLDR, friend. Okay, so basically, big land, Empire. Someone from Empire goes, I don't like this land. Okay, divided by 2. And now Fargus' Holy Kingdom is born. Holy Kingdom, on the other side of Empire, is like, no, I don't like this. Divided by another. And then Holy Kingdom is like, no, I like this land. It is mine. Okay. Entire North, Holy Kingdom. Not for long. 3 sons messed the fucked up. Yeah, they fucked up. So, 2 son territory became Alliance. So, Holy Kingdom was born from Empire, Alliance was born from Holy Kingdom, and Empire's like, dudes, what the fuck? We were all one land. Come back here, you little shits. And the 2 are like, no, never. Fuck you. And the Empire's like, okay, fine. I have a war to go to against the Philippines. Fuck you guys too. And then Leicester Alliance, the youngest kingdom of them all, going, haha, I have nothing to worry about. Egyptians, haha. Or sorry, you're Arabians going, haha, this is a nice land, I'm gonna conquer it. And then Leicester's like, oh fuck, Empire, help me. Constructing fort. Okay, we have a fort. We just had a war. Okay, we're gonna be racist to Almirans now, haha. Anyone with dark skin, fuck you. That's it. That's it. Did that make sense? Did that make more sense?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a Traveler's Journal.
Traveler's Journal. Issue 1. A record consisting largely of the world outside of Futland. The author's identity is unknown, but they have clearly experienced these places firsthand. Elmira, a great kingdom to the east of Futland. Its territory borders that of the Leicester Alliance, with the precipitous mountain range known as Futland's Throat acting as the dividing line. Its people maintain a strong legacy of horsemanship and relish in the thrill of battle. This vast kingdom is rich in fertile prairies, deserts, and mountain ranges. Albania.
Yeah. Albania something. It's really cold there.
A continent to the northwest of Futland, its frigid climate is home to numerous rare and valuable species of flora and fauna. However, the human population there is extremely small due to the intense cold and the frozen earth, which is unsuitable for growing grains or other food crops.
Greenland! That's basically Greenland.
Morphus. Morphus is the name of the metropolis of magic to the southeast of Futland, as well as the boundless desert that surrounds it. In the distant past, it was called the City of Illusion thanks to an intricate web of trading routes. Rumors of its profound and mysterious magic continue to spread.
Egypt!
A continent to the southwest of Futland. Due to its extreme distance from Futland, rumors of this relatively unknown world abound. Some claim it's a tropical rainforest, while others insist it's merely a giant frozen plateau. In truth, this vast continent stretches far into the north and south and supports a wide variety of terrain and climates.
Represent North America.
Oops. Oh. Bridget, an archipelago nested between...
Oh, Bridget is Philippines. Keep going.
Archipelago nestled between Fodlan and Dagda. It is a land of plenty that is often heralded as the perfect union of the gentle sea and nature's bounty. Both Fodlan and Dagda have long fought to claim this territory as their own.
Philippines.
Strang was once named with the enormous peninsula to the north of Fodlan. Today, only the northern half has kept the moniker, while the southern half now falls under the domain of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Several warlike clans call this great wasteland their home. Certain areas of this region are comprised of rocky desert.
Ironically enough, I will say, ironically enough, Strang is basically like Vikings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A peninsula to the north of Fodlan and the west of Strang. The people who once inhabited this area were decimated and now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The land boasts nothing noteworthy to make it a desirable travel destination, but rumors of valuable minerals waiting to be unearthed abound.
Canada.
I mean,
Sorry,
Canada does have a lot of resources.
Yeah.
An enormous mountain range somewhat south of the central Fodlan to the west. It forms the border between the Empire and the kingdom surrounding Garreg Mach and the cutting across Empire territory. It is home to many animals and plants that cannot be found elsewhere, as well as a plethora of valuable mineral deposits.
It's basically where you are right now, the Oakmont Mountains, like the Alps. Yeah, it's like the Alps. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it. Yeah, TLDR, Empire became full land. Holy Kingdom is like, I don't like you guys, fuck you, I'm gonna rebel. And then Alliance is like, I don't like the Kingdom and the Empire, so fuck you guys, I'm gonna rebel. And then goes, I'm under attack, Empire, please help. Empire's like, oh fuck you, little shit. I'm in a war with Philippines, but okay. That's it. That's
so
your
many
entire
text options here.
Yeah, you're halfway done. Yeah. Yeah, you're almost done.
Where am I?
You're walking into a wall.
Why is the map so big? This is fine.
ZR. There you go. Yeah. Can cycle
runs into more people. I'm not even looking at the thing. I'm just... Hello.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and
Every single night I'd go to sleep.
It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Keeper, I can time travel. I'm so sorry that you can't. Like I said, in the previous updates, he was not there. He's only there because the fans love him.
From a different game, or?
No, like, so in the first ever version that they released this game out, like before the Nintendo Switch updates, he was not there. He's only there in later chapters, like at the front gate. They added him because everyone, like on Tumblr, on Twitter, on Facebook, is like, this guy's so wholesome, and started making fan art. That his popularity rose up, and that's why he's here in this update.
Where am I?
You're in the mess hall. He's looking at food. Oh, there's you.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
Aw.
International student.
I think I might stop for tonight, Fun.
Aw, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll continue playing more tomorrow.
When? This is entertaining. When?
I need to wake up in the morning and work on the garden. I need to prune more tomato plants and... Noon?
Okay.
Are you free?
I think I should. I want to go to the gym tomorrow. Yeah, I'm free at noon.
Okay.